Welcome back. Today we are looking at the NZXT H9 Flow Dual Chamber ATX PC case. Black Dual simplifies your NZXT H7 Elite PC tasks. Hey there, fellow DIYers, family men, and tech lovers. Around our house, weekend projects are a sacred tradition. Whether we are stripping down drywall to rewire the basement, building custom floating shelves for the family room, or assembling a brand new high-performance gaming rig for late-night editing sessions, I am always hunting for gear that is built with precision, honesty, and rugged reliability. Check the video description for the updated price link. For years, people in our community have looked at home improvement and PC building as two totally separate worlds. But, as a dad who handles everything from fixing squeaky garage hinges to benchmarking multi-core processors, I see them as cut from the exact same cloth. You need patience, the right tools, smart organization, and materials that won't let you down halfway through the job. When my oldest son and I decided it was time to overhaul our primary workstation, a machine that pulls double duty handling high-definition family video editing, intensive home budgeting software, and after-hours gaming, we knew our old, cramped chassis wasn't going to cut it anymore. We needed something spacious, clean, and engineered with absolute structural integrity. That led us straight to the NZXT H9 Flow DualChamber ATX PC case, often categorized alongside high-end configurations like the NZXT H7 Elite PC ecosystem. If you are trying to balance a sleek, modern aesthetic with uncompromising thermal performance while keeping your workspace organized, this dual-chamber masterpiece is worth every single penny. People often ask me why a guy who spends his Saturdays fixing plumbing leaks, updating kitchen cabinetry, and pouring concrete patio slabs cares so much about what goes inside a computer case. The answer is simple: craftsmanship matters. Just like you wouldn't install cheap, flimsy piping under a sink, something I talk about extensively in our related product guide, you shouldn't cram expensive graphics cards and sensitive liquid cooling loops into a cheap, poorly ventilated tin box. Cable management is essentially wire lacing and conduit routing on a micro scale. Thermal airflow is just like HVAC duct design for your room. When you respect the process, the final result is safe, efficient, and built to last for years. The NZXT H9 Flow approaches internal layout with the kind of thoughtful engineering you would expect from a master contractor framing out a custom home. By splitting the chassis into two distinct chambers, NZXT separates the hot-running core components CPU, GPU, motherboard from the clutter power supply, hard drives, and cable bundles. It is the structural equivalent of keeping your workshop neatly partitioned between active power tools and raw lumber storage. Everything has its designated place, eliminating chaos and making maintenance an absolute breeze. When the delivery driver dropped off the box, my youngest son eagerly ran over with his safety scissors, ready to help unbox. Right away, you notice the sheer weight and robust packaging. NZXT doesn't skimp on protective foam or cardboard reinforcement. Lifting the H9 Flow out of its box felt like handling a piece of architectural glass work. The wraparound tempered glass panels offer an uninterrupted, panoramic view of the internal chamber. There are no awkward vertical metal pillars blocking your view. It is clean glass meeting crisp, matte black steel. As a dad who appreciates heavy-duty hardware, whether it is a 15-amp circular saw or a reinforced steel workbench, I was immediately impressed by the gauge of the steel and the rigidity of the chassis. It doesn't flex or wobble when you apply pressure during motherboard installation. Every edge is deburred and smoothed out, meaning zero scraped knuckles while routing cables or tightening screws. That attention to safety and ergonomics is something every home DIY enthusiast will deeply appreciate. Check the link in the description to get yours today.